Little Pointer and I are so glad you clicked on this episode because we have yet another magnificent thing to discuss with you, and that is one of Pointer's problems. And Pointer has a problem with dogs that bark too much. Dog, shut up. Please, just shut your mouth. You're barking way too much. Quiet, Little Pointer.
Well, I used to have a dog. He barked all the time at night.
Oof.
I kept waking up and I couldn't go to sleep. In the bed, he would just come in the room, get on the bed, and bark.
And that's terrible. But what isn't terrible is you watching this spectacular episode of The Last Talk Show. Little Pointer, I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of your favorite show. In our live studio audience, they get a little tired sometimes. I do want to state, before we go any further, others have come before us, others will come after us, but this is The Last Talk Show. Clap it up! Clap it up loud for me. Now, I am so honored and privileged to have two wonderful people to the right of me ready to analyze culture. One has been on the show before, but we've got a very talented, multifaceted guest who it's his first time on the show, so I need you to make a big, loud, hearty clap for my man Steve.
Yeah.
And returning guest Malik. Clap it up for both of them. What an honor and a privilege it is for these two wonderful men to be on the show ready to analyze with me. Now, before we go further, I want Steve and Malik, he'll touch up, but Steve first to tell the viewer a little about you.
My name is Steve Corbin Jr. I am from Kinder, Louisiana. Moved out to LA to pursue the dream, entertainment, comedy, actor, music. Just doing my thing, man.
Tear it up, clap it up for the man. And Malik, I want you it's been a while since season 3. Why don't you touch up and tell them about yourself?
First and foremost, I have a beautiful girlfriend now, Michaela Brown. Hey. I'm still acting, still loving it, still doing shows. I don't know if no, it's announced. In June, I'll be on the second season of Saved by the Bell. So, yeah.
Clap it up! Big moves, big moves
excited.
from Malik, Steve on his way. Well, y'all, I can't wait to see y'all just blow up. Clap it up for the blow up, please. Now, before, I want to give you guys just a preface. Malik knows what the show's all about, but Steve, on this show, we simply analyze culture. We're primarily in the vein of social media.
Okay.
As you would agree, social media is insane.
Right.
It's crazy, it's wild. If you know about Twitter, you know Twitter is its own little thing.
Right.
So what we do is we look at various facets of social media. We look at articles, we look at posts, we look at comments, we look at tweets, we look at various things that make up the smorgasbord. And then it's our job to analyze and dive deep to gain a better understanding. So let's go to the first category of the show. The first category is awkward affection, Steve. Now, as you know, on Instagram, there will be very attractive, normally young ladies, a few guys, John Pointer, maybe a few more. No, I'm just they're normally hot babes, and there will be brothers that comment on these pictures, and they comment pretty wild things sometimes. Sometimes awkward, sometimes appropriate, sometimes crazy. Have both of you seen some of these comments?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So our job, we took real comments from real users, and we're going to analyze them, see if they were awkward, if they were appropriate, and just, kind of get a feel for it. Let's go to the first one. Bro, it's Ramadan, bae. You know I can't be thirsty for you, RN. I'm trying to stay halal. You feel me? Audience, your thoughts on this? This is Thierno.DLU. Very funny. When I saw this, I did bust out laughing because it's funny. Let's go with Steve. Steve, your thoughts?
That's awkward. That's super awkward.
It is awkward.
Yeah.
It is awkward. No, let's go. I'm going to come back to Steve. Malik.
I'm slightly confused, but bro is for sure down bad.
Yeah.
Bro, he can't even figure out if it's bro or bae.
Oh, snap! I didn't even notice that.
Nah.
Oh, me and Steve. Okay.
I'm pulling a Devin right now. I'm analyzing this
Ramadan
one.
bae.
And then the emoji thing is just I can tell he got an Android. Android just like not even
Okay, don't diss my Android.
There's actually a good thing about Android. It's the only good thing I'm gonna ever say about Android.
Oh, boy.
Their like emojis and their faces are like really like accentuated. Like they're really like out there.
Okay.
You can tell what face it is because you can see the emotion in it.
Yeah.
And he is crying.
He's crying.
That's why
Like-
you got that Rich Homie Quan emoji.
Yes,
Oh,
like bro, he is tired.
yeah.
Like his shower is tired of seeing him tired. Like it's bad.
I'm trying to stay halal. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough. Let's go to the next one. Y'all are hilarious.
That's funny.
I will. Oh Lord.
That's
I will
funny.
run over
That's
a
funny.
baby for you. Okay, Bernie Mac.
The
Let's start with
funniest part
Steve.
is I'm only virtual.
Oh wow! Oh, so that makes it okay.
Right.
Okay, I'm only virtual.
Damn.
So you would virtually run over.
Right. So it's not really running over.
Thank you, Steve. You kind of gave me some peace. I was going to find this person and sue them. Okay, I'll ask a wild one. Well, first, Steve kind of gave Malik your initial thoughts because Steve made a good observation with,
Did.
thank God he's only virtual.
He did.
What are
It's
your
facts.
thoughts?
He's running over Sims babies and
Yes, which is still questionable, but
man, I will run over a baby for you. Well, okay, you gotta ask, how is he running it over? Like we playing football? Is it in a car? He got a bike? He got a tricycle or something? Did he steal the baby's trike from it? And then is he running it over? He's like, hey, this girl was jogging. I gotta catch up to her.
Yeah.
I'm not a runner, so let me. Like, it's,
What's
got
the
it.
context?
Got it. What's the
yeah.
okay?
What's the context?
They have given
You
me
know, like Lil
peace.
Dicky said.
Yeah,
What's the context?
yeah. That's true because it's first very alarming because you
Right.
think
Yeah.
car, you
Yeah,
think going
yeah.
80 on the freeway and a little bit, what the pet cemetery,
Yeah.
train running over my little
man.
baby. But y'all have given me peace on this. I will ask, crazy question: for a baddie, would y'all run over a baby? The baddest of the baddest girls ever on earth. The African goddess, queen, holy, loving. Would you run over a baby?
No.
Clap it up for
no,
Steve. Now Malik hasn't answered yet, and I'm kind of scared. If you don't say no, you're fired.
No.
Good. Okay.
Actually, wait.
Oh boy.
Before my girlfriend? Before I had my girlfriend?
Yes, before you had your.
Still no.
Okay, good.
I was gonna
Thank you.
change my answer.
Thank you. I gotta check in with Malik. Sometimes he surprises me.
Nah, the children are the future. No,
Let's go to the next
they
one.
are.
Let's go to the next comment. Just want to start into your eyes till I go blind. Then he responds to his own comment,
Yeah.
but got me so distracted I can't even spell right. And Steve, he spelled it wrong.
That is good.
So,
That's good.
what are your initial thoughts, Steve? Oh,
Damn,
do
that's
you think
good.
he's doing it on purpose?
I think he did it on purpose. Yeah. Very strategic.
From ap.najm. So you think on purpose he's spelling things wrong to show that he's just so blind.
Right.
Wow, that's an observation. Clap it up. Steve,
I mean-
Steve goes a little deeper than I do. That's good.
I would do that.
You would do that?
Yeah, I would do that.
That's another thing I wanted
Yeah.
to ask. Would y'all, any of these comments, would y'all not
yeah.
to run over a baby, but this?
I've seen some crazy stuff.
This
in there.
is pretty fun. It's humorous.
Middle
Is
school
it
is wild.
awkward to you?
No.
Or is it fitting? It's kind of,
If it fits your personality, it's not awkward at all.
Okay.
But you
I
have
like
to follow it up with your personality.
yes.
That's
You
facts.
back it
Yeah.
up then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Now let's go to Malik. Malik, your thoughts.
Out of the ones that we've talked about, like seen the most today, I think this is one that I would like most likely use, especially because and women correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but y'all love eye contact. It's like
Yes.
it's very intimate.
It's
you can
it's
tell I'm
important.
paying attention to you and all that kind of stuff.
It's important.
And I love the fact that because if you just leave the top, it's creepy.
Yes.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But when you follow it up, thank you, live studio audience.
You gotta love
When you follow it up with the joke, you get a little chuckle.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you slide in or whatever.
So y'all don't think it's weird that he responded to his own comment?
I think it's funny I think it's funny because of the way he
this?
did it.
Yeah.
I don't think that he was literally like, "Oh, I messed up." I think this was set up
On
from the
purpose.
beginning. Yeah.
Like Steve
Right.
said, and out the gate to show I'm being funny, I'm being humorous.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And that shows planning. That shows that he thinks ahead.
One little extra,
That's-
put a little extra work.
under,
Let's see, we may have one more. Okay, I think this is the last one. Oh, snap. Okay, let's go this one. In 2 minutes, go outside and take a deep breath. I blew 1 million kisses and hundreds of hugs in your direction. They must be coming. Is that, I'm gonna start with Malik. Malik, isn't that kind of romantic?
I feel weirded out. I really do. For real, one. How did you find out where I live, my G?
On the Instagram comments, you found out where I live.
Yeah. Two,
Okay.
I'm like, for all my Naruto fans, I get vibes of like when Rock Lee was throwing kisses at Sakura. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but they do.
One of these
It's
days.
like, yeah, it's like when Rock Lee was blowing kisses at Sakura, she was doing everything she could to avoid it because it wasn't warranted. You gotta have the consent, my G.
Consent. Clap it up
That's
for consent.
Yes.
Goodness.
And it's like, my man, before this didn't have the consent to stare in her eyes, but there's a difference between looking in somebody's eyes and blowing them
Blowing
kisses.
kisses,
One is sexual harassment. The other one
Could be sexual harassment.
could be depending on how you stare.
Depending
Like
on
if
and how long you stare. Yeah.
Right.
like
Let's
if
go
you
to Steve.
staring, I don't.
Steve, your thoughts.
It's too many directions, man. In 2 minutes, go outside. Take a deep breath. Like, man, no, just get straight to the point. I wouldn't say anything.
You wouldn't do this?
Nah.
This is awkward. This is a little weird.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
And a million, I'd almost be like, what are you doing with your time to blow me a million?
Man.
We got to think about a million.
A million, yeah.
Not 10, not 100, not 1,000. A million kisses?
You got
He-
some strong
yeah.
jawbones,
Yeah.
my G. Like,
I mean, and it's like, she's just going to stand there and wait for a million?
Yeah, he need to take a deep breath.
He
after
needs,
that.
to, he needs to take the deep breath. Clap it up for these guys. That was beautiful analysis. Awkward affection. Let's go to the next category.
yeah.
Oh,
I like
snap.
this.
Snap.
Oh,
But
snap,
before
Mr.
we get
Lewis.
in, I just want to say these shoes are amazing. man.
Yes.
Oh, clap it up for Steve. You better pan down, young man. Steve is the only
Yo,
guest
man.
finally giving me
Come on,
man.
some props. Even Malik dissing me. Thank you, Steve.
no,
I got
can count
you.
on you, Steve.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Okay. Now I'm ready to go in. Heated debate. This is where the guests are normally split
Uh-oh.
on a topic.
Uh-oh.
One chooses one, one chooses the other, and you have to debate your point best. Now, there is a community tab on our YouTube page. The fans get to vote to see who wins. Whoever wins
Oh,
gets a little something.
okay.
So that should drive you to really stand your ground
Okay.
and debate. Of course, as friends, as heated friends. Let's go to the topic. Are y'all ready for the topic?
I'm ready.
Live studio audience, you ready for the topic? Okay. Let's go for it. Two legend doctors. James is gonna like this. Dr.
Yo,
Dre
I want to go
versus
first.
Dr. Phil.
I hate it. I hate this.
I'm gonna let Steve
I hate you.
go first.
So much.
Steve,
So
Dr.
much.
Dre versus Dr.Il. And you gotta
Oh,
hold your
man.
wow.
I'm gonna say Dr. Dre.
I hate you so
Oh.
much.
I'm gonna say
I
Dr.
just
Dre.
met you today, like
Just
5
be-
minutes ago.
Just because he gave us more rappers than Dr. Phil, he just gave us Bad Baby.
Yo, this man.
Live studio,
Yo,
where are
this
you?
man, That was smart.
That was genius.
That was smart.
I didn't know you were going to.
already lost.
That's genius. So Malik, you have to go with Dr. Phil. What is
do.
your rebuttal to Steve's genius insight?
Man. Okay. So with Dr. Phil, you know, I think healing is all through honesty. And while Dr. Dre is, you know, in the rap game, which is like, you know, in honesty and all of that,
Yeah.
there's a lot of healing that Dr. Phil does. He's Dr. Phil, the healer. Like he
Tried to make it rhyme.
I tried it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad to say. You know, I'm glad to take the rap one.
You made it work. You
Yeah.
made it work.
And so, you know, with Dr. Phil, I think I'm gonna go with him just because he's breaking generational curses, and you know, Dr. Dre, he's stacking up money.
Clap it up. Well, Dr. Phil is making a little for himself.
Yeah.
But Steve, what is your rebuttal?
Well, see, Dr. Phil is breaking generational curses, but Dr. Dre is providing generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? So that's
How?
all that money. All that money he made. Oh, that's not
All that money
the
he
beats.
make, not all the money he give.
He giving a lot now. He going through a divorce.
Damn. See, and that's another person that would pick Dr. Phil over Dr. Dre.
His own way.
I'm sorry.
You think she gonna go from Dr. Dre?
I just want to win.
Broke down. That's good. That's good. No, I love it. I just want to give them, okay. I think they both debated their points pretty well. I won't provide too much insight. I think Steve's point of how Dr. Dre has given us legends like Eminem
on.
and Snoop Dogg
What else?
and 50 Cent
Who else?
and all the game legends.
else?
And Dr. Phil has only given
Give me
us
another
Catch
one.
Me Outside. How
Catch Me
about
Outside.
that? That is not. I'm not dissing you either, but I can't really
I mean,
Steve,
yo,
that was a great point.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
yo, for the one that he has, she did make $1 million on her first,
OnlyFans
day on her
attempt.
OnlyFans
Right,
thing.
right.
So,
But I mean, Eminem sold 1 million albums too, with no Dr. Phil. Just using Dr. Dre. So I mean,
Okay, look.
Yeah.
They
But Dre-
clap it up for this debate. I love it. They both debated for their favorite doctor or the doctor they chose
God.
and felt they have to debate.
That was a tough-
Go to
It
the
really
community
was,
tab. I thought it
man.
was a great debate. I want you to vote and decide who wins. Whoever wins gets a little something.
Yeah, it would've been
Okay,
easier
so
to debate
let's
Dr.
go to the
Pepper.
next category.
Yeah,
This will be the one to wrap it up. Logic to the lyric. Now,
okay.
there are songs out there, and me as a basic talk show host, nice suit, nice shoes. Sometimes I don't understand it all, but I feel you two as creatives, as intellectuals, as actors who are able to sometimes dig deeper into a script, into a piece, and understand what are they talking about. I think you'll be able to analyze these lyrics and help me out and gain a better understanding. Let's go to the first lyric. Lyric number 1. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Live studio audience, how do you feel about the words of Prince and when doves cry? I do want to start with Steve. Steve, what in the world is Prince talking about when doves cry? I didn't even know doves cried.
Man, I never knew what the hell he meant by that either, but I sing that part the loudest for some reason.
Me too. This is what it sounds. Yeah, that's the part you really gotta thump.
But I really don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't.
completely honest.
And because me and my dad were talking, it's like I have. Oh, I'll shut up. Malik, share with us.
I got insight for both of y'all.
Okay. Oh.
Now, this ain't canon. This I don't know for sure. But when I see, well, first off, let me start from the top.
Yeah.
So, the maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied and all that. I think that's really him pleading to this woman. He's pleading to her. It's being like, I love you, and it's just like, I'm being vulnerable. I'm talking about my past. I'm talking about my mom. We might not have a good relationship, this, and that, and I don't want that to be us. I love you so much, and
Okay.
why do we scream at each other? We can talk this out. We can get through this. If we yelling at each other, then neither one of us is listening. So
This man going
Man,
too
I
deep.
know.
I didn't
Hold
sign up
up.
for all this, man. He hitting me.
Dr. Phil himself.
Dr.
right
No wonder he chose Doctor.
yeah. So look, check this. When doves cry, doves represent peace. And he's saying, in my head, when I hear this, I'm hearing he's talking about when peace is falling apart, when it's breaking, when it's breaking down, when it's crying. And it's at its last leg when doves can't be doves with the love.
Clap that thing up. Oh my gosh, Steve, are we feeling that?
Yeah, man.
That was some thorough analysis.
Yeah, for real.
Wow. Oh, well, I don't think we need much to discuss. I kind of agree with it. Does that make sense now?
That makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
Quarantine has
Did
been
you
crazy.
prepare? These are not prepared. I didn't send you a
No,
Steve.
not at all.
I was about to say, man, he must
I
have got
hated
this
it. I was like,
together.
no, I don't know what's up
I'm
with him.
cameraman.
Okay, let's go to the next lyric. And I'm going to have Steve start this off, but I'll read it. Stop capping. Stop capping. I'm really popping. How can I slip if I'm the one doing the mopping?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no forensics. No witness. No ballistics. No attachment, but this Glock got extensions.
Come on.
That's Blueface. Stop capping. Now, Steve,
Oh, my God.
Malik was able to. I need you to dig deep into this for me. What is Blueface talking about?
Man, stop capping. Like, he the one. Like, stop trying to pick anybody else. Blueface is the one, right? Stop capping. He really popping.
It's really popping.
So, how you gonna slip if he doing the mopping?
Oh!
Come on.
No forensics, no witness, no ballistics.
Ballistics? No attachment? No, I was feeling you were going to have me in the club, yeah? But
I think he basically just saying, man, I'm the one. Like, stop looking anywhere else. I'm the one, And if you wanna challenge that, we can get it, but it's no witnesses, so you're probably gonna die. That's what he's saying.
Malik, I think Steve's analysis was. What do you think?
I think that's what I agree. That's
Yeah.
what he's
That's what
trying to
he's
say. I disagree that he is the one.
That's what I was
If
going
anything,
to
if
And that's
anything-
not what Steve was saying. Steve was saying he thinks he's the one.
I disagree with Blueface.
Yeah.
If anything, he's the one that sounds like Mickey Mouse. 'Cause
He didn't have to go there.
His name.
Blueface, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was going to go there.
Look, so
Terrible.
I do like the fact that he kind of like if we going into this type thing.
Yeah.
The whole, stop capping, I'm really popping, the mopping thing and all that.
Yeah.
It means in my head, he's like, stop lying. You know, you might not like me, but I'm up there. I'm putting up numbers.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
putting out hits and all that.
Tatiana, yeah.
And so
Bust down. Bust down.
and he's like, how can you slip if I'm the one? He's like, how can I slip if I'm the one doing the mopping? He's like, if you don't slick, then you stick. That means I'm here to stay. Whether you like me or not, I'm here to stay.
Hold up.
Y'all are real analyzers right here. Oh my God.
Hey, he's like, no forensics, no witness, no ballistics. All that is guns. And so he's taking shots at anybody that he thinks.
People.
Not even the murder. I'm talking about murdering on the track. He's coming at them like, yo, if you don't like this, then come at me. Come at me with these bars because y'all say y'all don't like me, but I ain't got a versus battle yet. So what's up?
Clap it up. Okay, my last question, clap it up. Thorough analysis from the both of them. I'll start with Steve and then we're gonna end it up. Steve, who is the rapper that's really popping? We've all agreed it's not Blueface.
Oh, yeah.
But he thinks so, and good for him. Who do you think is the rapper that's really popping?
Man, I hate to say, everybody know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it, Drake. You gotta go with Drake.
That is
still
in
on
terms
top,
of pop. And he's been on top for like over a decade.
Matter of fact, because of that, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who do you think new? Like, let's say maybe 2015 and
Okay, I
up.
get what you're saying.
Okay.
Somebody on the newer tip.
So somebody newer, I would say
Yeah.
Lil Baby.
Okay.
Gosh, he is
I like
popping
that.
too,
Lil Baby.
Steve.
Yeah, Lil Baby.
I like
Lil
that.
Baby was on every track for
Every
like
single-
last
yeah.
year before. He was on every feature.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I would say him. I mean Drake, or like more recent. I would have to say Lil Baby or Da Baby too. 'Cause Da
Yeah,
Baby-
oh,
facts.
he
Okay.
blew up too.
Yeah.
Malik, who you gonna hit?
He's stacking the
me
mill. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I respect that.
I
really
forgot my
like that.
cologne. Yeah. Okay, Malik, hit me.
Am I doing new and old or?
Just give me, not popping up all the time, but right now, who is popping?
Perfect. Got you. I'm gonna give it to Corday. Wyatt.
Oh, wow.
Wyatt Corday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that. I like him. Especially because like when he put out his album, the one before this, the Lost Boy.
Okay.
He was putting up really good like numbers and on the respect level from like old school and new school, and he was talking like you got to be real good to talk about somebody and then have them still co-sign you because he was talking talking about old school type stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
And I just really love the fact that, he produces his own stuff and all that kind of stuff. He writes his own stuff. And it's just like, it feels like the perfect integration of the old and the new between the content and the way that he does his stuff. So I'm with him.
And even outside of the music, I like his mentality.
Yes, Mike.
The way he thinks. He's dating a tennis star.
Oh,
And he he's like on some
I heard about
other
that.
stuff. I like it. He's not on no.
The basic rapper.
Yeah, I was gonna say a rapper, but I'm not gonna say his name. But yeah, he's not on that simple surface level type stuff.
Right.
Yeah, he's
Clap it
Yeah.
up. Clap it
Bro's
up
like
for that
25 too, or something like
Young
that.
and really
yeah,
grinding.
yeah.
And
I'm gonna
he's
tell
not
you this right
21,
now.
but yeah.
I'll tell you what's really popping, and that's the last talk show. So I need you to continue to like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. I want you to give a big hearty clap for Steve and Malik. Clap it up for the both of them. Clap it up. It was a
My
wonderful
man, yeah,
time
I like
analyzing. Before we
Yeah.
go, they're both creatives. They're both very talented. I want you to follow them on their social media. So Steve, would you tell the viewer, how do we find you?
Steve Corbin Jr. everywhere. Just type in Steve Corbin Jr. I'll pop up.
Clap it up and follow this man. Very gifted. I was glad to see him and reach out and have him on the show. And Malik,
Thank you.
tell us how to find you.
All right, so on Instagram, cheeks_Kendall, because I'm fire, 25.
Clap it up!
Cheeks
You got it. Thank you so much. So, my dear brothers, I love to end out every episode with a joke. Do either of you fine folk have a joke that you would like to share with our live studio audience?
Oh yeah, I got a joke.
Hit me.
What do you call a dog with no legs?
What?
Rocky.
It don't matter what you call him, he's still not gonna come.
Okay.
That was good. That wasn't even corny. That was a good
Yeah.
joke.
That was smooth. I like
That was a good joke.
You can use it.
Well, I might use it. No, I had my corny jokes. So I appreciate
I have
these
one
two.
too.
Oh, hit me.
I never have a joke for you, so I came prepared.
Hit me.
What did the sun do to Bobby and Keith?
Lit them up. Burned them.
it made Bobby Brown and Keith sweat.
Oh, that's good. Oh my God.
These dudes are legends. Clap it up for the both of them. Clap it up. Two very hot jokes. For real. So follow them. Like, subscribe, comment to The Last Talk Show, and we're going to see you on a future episode. Thank you. Clap it up big one more time for my guests. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Little Pointer, and I would really like it if you like, subscribe, and shared. And check out our other videos here, and here. See ya.